Hi everybody, it's Darren here from Crazy BG Adventure doing a video, bit of a different video. This is one for my regular ones to do with Bulgaria, and I just wanted to let you guys know what's happening under the pandemic that's going on worldwide and how it's affected Bulgaria. So I obviously doing this video from home today, but I wasn't meant to be here. I was meant to be in Sofia for the weekend, celebrating our anniversary, and I had booked the hotel and everything was fine. And then I heard on the news on Friday morning that the government was going to send or declare a state of emergency, and I contacted the hotel that I had booked, made the booking with, and said, is it advisable, that we can still come? Is it all right? And, or is it good to cancel? And I was told, no, it's fine. And the woman didn't seem to understand what I was saying at all, because she was like, well, it's fine because you're British and you're not affected. And I'm like, yeah, but I live in Bulgaria, so I don't see what that's got to do with anything. But still they said no, it was all going to be fine. So we travelled down to Sofia for the weekend. So we got to the hotel, went to check in, and the woman said, you need to pay in advance. Now this isn't something underwards, because a lot of hotels in Bulgaria do this. They like the payment to be paid in advance rather than pay at the checkout. So we said, all right, we'll just go up to the room, get sorted, and then we'll pay for the room. So we went up, we got sorted, unpacked our stuff, and then I came down and we paid, and I paid on a card. And literally, like, just after I paid, I went back up to the room to be told that they had declared the emergency and that Bulgaria was in lockdown. So whilst the land borders were still open, that every cafe, restaurant, coffee shop, bar, you name it, was going to be closing. So we were like, well, what do we do? So I looked at the time and it got early afternoon, and I thought, you know what, let's just go out and see what's going on. So we found this bar called the New Fox and Hound, and they were serving like shepherd's pie, fish and chips, things like that. So we went in and I spoke to the waitress and asked her, and she says, yes, it is the case that it's going on lockdown tonight. So we ate and we drank and, spent a little bit of time in the centre just watching the world go by. And it was quite calm, I mean, we did see some people with masks and things like that, but there was no sense of panic. There was some like queuing outside shops, like butcher shops and things like that, but we didn't know if that was down to the pandemic or whether it was just, because people were just getting their weekend supply. So we woke up, we went back to the hotel, we bought some provisions, went back to the hotel for the night and sat and had some drinks in the room. And then we woke up yesterday morning, we went down and breakfast was being served, so we had breakfast. And then we went outside and literally Sofia was just like a ghost town. I will put some photos here of the centre, but every shop, every cafe, every restaurant, anywhere that was like a public place is being closed. And apparently, I don't know if this is going to be until the 29th of March or the 13th of April, because apparently the emergency is going on until the 13th of April. Now, I'm not overly panicking about this. I'm doing like kind of what everybody else is doing. We're making sure we keep our hands clean. We're not, being in contact with other people, like, in large public places or anything like that. We went shopping yesterday on the way home because we decided that with all this going on that, because there was nowhere open, we couldn't eat and we couldn't drink. And at the end of the day, I wasn't going to go for a weekend to stay in a hotel room confined, really, like, because you couldn't really go anywhere or do anything. So I decided that we should check out. And I mean, the thing that annoyed me is that the hotel refused to refund us the difference. Which at the end of the day, what could we do? You know, we could get breakfast, but how are you expected to have one meal a day? And, you know, you don't go for a weekend just to kind of then end up having to buy snack food and things like that to sit and eat in the hotel room. It just spoils the weekend. So the hotel refused to give us a refund, and I couldn't be bothered to argue with them, so we just left. It's really sad as well because it was an okay hotel, but I'm just so disheartened that I wouldn't go back to it, if I'm absolutely honest with you guys. So we travelled on the way, and we stopped in Montana and went to a Lidl, because we needed food provisions for at least until tomorrow, Monday. And it wasn't busy, you know, there was parking spaces and things like that. And then we got to the door and the door was locked. And the people were waiting, and basically what was happening was they're allowing people in like numbers, maybe 10, 20 people at a time. And obviously when I got inside and seen is because, like, when we looked for the meat, there was meat there, but there wasn't anywhere near as much as what there normally is. So I'm imagining the first round of people who went on that morning were panic buying. So what they had to do was they had to say, look, we can't have this. So they've had to allow people in like numbers who can, you know, get the provisions and things like that and leave. So we managed to get what we needed to get, the majority of, and we left and then headed home. So we got back home yesterday, and you know, that's it basically. So until either the 29th or the 13th of April, I'm not sure, we can't go out to eat, we can't go out to a bar, anything like that. So the majority of people, I think, as a result of this, are just locking themselves down for the next couple of weeks until this majority is over. We have about 46 cases here, as I think it was declared this morning, and only 2. I mean, it's sad that it is any, but there's only 2 deaths in comparison to other countries. So I think that personally it's the right way that the country's done it, and that people are being sensible, in that they're just, like, you know, remaining at home and just waiting it out until the pandemic's over. I mean, I'm seeing different things where some people are saying it's going to go on for months. Personally, I think it might maybe until May, June. And then, like, it might start to die down, because I saw on Twitter this yesterday morning that Wuhan in China have gone from 15,000 down to 15 cases, and that people were starting to take the masks off and it was returning to normality. So I just wanted to kind of drop this quick video just to let you guys know. I mean, I'm still in my pajamas because it's snowing outside as well. It was beautiful yesterday and the day before, and today it's snowy and rainy and horrible. But I just wanted to let you guys know, you know, that we're safe and everything's fine. You know, we've got provisions, and, you know, it's just a case like many of the other people. It's just waiting for this to all blow over. People are asking about travel at the moment and getting through the borders. I'm hearing all different things. I've got to be honest with you. There doesn't seem to be any straight answers. What I would do is I would refer to the local government websites, which give advice about travelling, especially like for driving. Some people are saying that the borders are open for driving. Other people are saying you're going to be turned back. If it were me, I probably wouldn't make the travel journey if it's not necessary. Just because if you get so far and then you turn back, it's a long way to go to be turned back, and there's no saying how long the borders are going to be closed. So yeah, that's probably everything from me. I just, like I say, I wanted to do a quick video just to let you guys know what was happening. But we're all right. Everything's fine here. You know, it would just be nice to have the nice weather back again, like what we've had over the last few days. So hopefully that'll come back soon enough. And yeah, that's everything. So guys, thanks very much for watching the video. Please feel free to subscribe. If you've got any questions, I'll see if I can try and answer them. But that's everything from me. So until next time, guys, stay safe, be sensible, and let's all see this out. Okay, until next time, guys, have a great Sunday. Thanks very much again for watching. Until next time, bye for now.